So this is an entire paper scrap removal, shredding, and dust removal system. We'll walk you through the whole thing. Let's do a little panning shot here, show you all the pieces. We'll walk it through. The right, that's the shredder on the right. Those are the blowers or the suction on the left there. Dust filtration in the baler. So this was all put together by PAC Precision Air Convey, but there are individual manufacturers for each piece. They could be used separately if you had another use for them, but we're selling it as a whole system. So first here, we have a horizontal baler. I believe it's fully automated. You see it's got wire feeders on both sides here, and there's wire feeders back there. And that piece that extends out the back of the machine, that's the automatic mechanism that comes in and bales the paper with the wire. So fully hydraulic, obviously, horizontal setup. You can see those pieces are, that bale's getting baled right now. This bale just got baled right there. It's coming out to this kind of extended chute to make it easy to load. This is your control panel. It's got a touchscreen interface. I get the exact specs on the page. I think it's like 25 horsepower or something like that, the baler. Here's the back of the unit. See all the paper going through. There's the piece that puts the baling wire all the way around. So the baler is made by Maren engineering. There. So it's fed. It is not so this is a unique system. Usually you'll see a rooftop cyclone. If you don't have the ability to do that, or an exterior cyclone, this is set up without it. So there's your hopper where all the paper comes in. The top here. You got two feeds, which we'll talk about in a minute. Those are scrap paper and dust going into the top of the baler. On the back side here, you have your larger duct. That's your dust removal. So the dust removal comes out and goes into our very large dust collector here. I think it's an 18 cartridge filter setup with 3 separate hoppers or barrels, if you will. I believe these are actually 55-gallon style. You can, they're doing it in a way where you can just bag the paper and throw it in the trash. If you wanted to elevate this thing with some extended legs, you could put 55-gallon drums underneath there, but then you'd have to move them. When they get full of paper dust, and they're quite heavy. Really high-end system made by MAC2Flo. This is the cleanest print shop I've probably ever been in. And this is why, because all the dust is sent through here. So then your exit air is going outside there. It has its own suction on it. Obviously, it's a dust collector. That's in the back here, the blower. Feeding the whole system are these two blowers here. So one of them goes directly to the shredder, which we'll get to. The other one is coming from the production floor. So that one there goes up and out to the production floor. That's hooked up to every piece of machinery, all the inserters, everything that's got a trimmer, cutter, whatever, has one of those hooked up to it. And it goes out to the baler. The other one here is identical. I'm not sure if it's the same horsepower. I'll check it. It looks a little smaller, so it's probably a slightly smaller blower because it's just for the shredder. But this one here feeds off the shredder and goes to the baler as well. The shredder is not something everybody needs, but it's nice if you have documents that need shredded or disposed of that are not coming off of directly could be plumbed from a machine. So you have dump hoppers you can bring up here, dump your paper in here, incline conveyor into industrial shredder. Doesn't create any dust because it's got the full-time dust collection suction system, and all that goes right into your baler. Either way, I believe they're actually recycling all their paper that way as well. So that is the full system. Please ask if you have any questions. We'll post as much information as we can online. This system comes out pretty easily. It'll need to come apart. We disassembled. The hopper will come off the top of this. That can come out, in a couple pieces. These will have to be, there's 3 sections here that have to be unbolted and laid down. These can go out as is. That can probably go out as is. It might need the top section taken off just for height, but it can go actually this way. Right through those doors are loading docks. So removal is actually pretty simple considering how big the system is. And it allows you to put a system inside the building versus having to deal with an outside cyclone, with weather and all those elements. So there are 2 loading docks right there. Just do a pan shot. Go from there, right to the dock, easy out. Please inquire with any questions. I didn't check. There's a control box here too for the shredder. But we'll post everything we can. It's a pretty complicated system, so we'll post all the specs we got, but inquire if there's anything else that we missed.